I totally forgot to shoot an intro, but this here is me and my mom heading out on a spring road trip. Join us for day one as we head for Biloxi, Mississippi. After a 10-hour drive from the Gulf of Texas to the Gulf of Mississippi, we were ready for some dinner. The Blind Tiger. Honestly, this is just a burger and seafood joint owned by the casino out on the water. But after taking 10 hours on the road today, it was a yummy burger. We were ready to crash, but the casino called. Unfortunately, you can't record any of that stuff, so just take my word for it, we had fun. When you go on vacation before spring break and you get the entire resort pool to yourself, all of it, there's a few people in the hot tub, that's it, the whole pool, to me, just me, in this beautiful pool, this beautiful resort pool at the casino, having a blast on my vacay. Day one of vacation. Staying at Harrah's Biloxi, sitting in the hot tub relaxing. It's been a wonderful first day. Good night. Closing time for the hot tub. Gotta go. Don't want to go home. My little home videos aren't much of a travel log for Biloxi, Mississippi. There's a lot more offered there, including other casinos like the Golden Nugget. I'm just showing you what I had time for my night at Harrah's. Waking up to day 2 of the vacation. What a gorgeous view here in Biloxi, Mississippi. There's the walkway from the restaurant that we went across to go to the Blind Tiger last night. It's been a fun trip. Time for breakfast before we head out on the road for day 2. Morning breakfast at Magnolia House. With my silly mommy. So my mom and I are on a road trip. We're eventually getting to Disney World, but we do this little thing where we stop in Georgia, which isn't really on the way. We add it. And then we go to all the Walking Dead sites, the filming sites from the distant seasons. We've done it like 3 times, so we're out having fun. I'm in the middle of Georgia, hunting down places they filmed The Walking Dead. This is the road they filmed season 10, episode 4, where Ezekiel goes off on horseback. He's going off by himself. Michonne then finds him on this dock where the water's a little low. But this is the actual dock they shot it upon. And as you can see, the water's a bit higher now. And we found these spots in a little place called Woodbury, Georgia. But it's not that Woodbury. The governor's Woodbury is actually in a town called Senoia, Georgia. And that's where we headed for dinner at Nic Norman's restaurant. Unfortunately, you can see there was a bit of a medical emergency that night, so I really didn't do much filming in the restaurant. So what'd you think of your second visit to Nic Norman's?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Best chili I've ever eaten.
I know, that chili was amazing. And they got new t-shirts too. Did enjoy Nic Norman's. We always make a stop here when we visit Senoia. After all, it is owned by Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. We ended our night with a walk down the street in Senoia to see where they film Alexandria. We've seen it in the daytime before, but it was fun to see it all lit up for a night shoot. Perfect way to end our day. First stop of the day, this is what we do. Out hunting down places that The Walking Dead was shot at. There's a scene from season 9 where Michonne takes Virgil back to where he came from to help him find his family, she thinks, and he's putting off because he's been lying to her. And this is where they shot the scene where they stop at the little flower herb garden before she finds out about his lies. And it's those buildings in the background right there. They used that as the background, and they set up for his little herb garden, shot the scene, and moved on. Next, we headed to where Rick washed ashore. This, my friends, is the site where we last saw Rick. So, after the bridge explosion, he washed ashore here. And we haven't seen him since he went off in the helicopter. And this is under a road here in Georgia. Mom is here with me on this trip, but she stays in the car while I do all the urban exploring, because now I have a bit of a hill to walk back up, so this should be fun. Yeah, that pile of rocks is what I gotta climb back up, so here we go. I made it up the pile of rocks, though. Yay, I'm back in the car safe. I am at Heads Creek Reservoir Boat Ramp near Senoia, Georgia. This is another place where they filmed for The Walking Dead. The episode where Michonne is taking Virgil back to where he belongs, or at least she thinks she does. She hasn't figured out yet that he's lying. And this is where they filmed the scene where they docked their boat. And it's not much to see. It's really just this group of trees back behind me where they filmed it. It's so interesting what they can do and the way they frame it. My mom and I always have fun seeing where they actually filmed it in real life compared to what it looks like on the show. You have no idea how much CGI and special effects they use because they're so good at it that it just looks natural, like a natural environment. But it's always amazing when you see it in real life and you're like, oh my gosh, they did that right here. And to give you reference, here's a few stills from the scenes they shot here. It's time for lunch, so we have stopped at one of our favorite places. And when I mean favorite, I mean when we come to Senoia, we eat here sometimes twice a day. We love this place. Matt's Small Town Pizza. And it is so yummy. When the weather's nicer, you can sit out on the patio. can't wait. We each got a slice and a hand-tossed salad. I'm so hungry. I was so hungry I didn't film any of the food when it came out. I just scarfed it right down, so you're gonna have to take my word on it. It was good. I hope you enjoyed this bit of pixie dust from a Texan. If you did, be sure to give the video a like. I hope y'all make it back next week when we visit the new home of the Woodbury Shop, the museum and gift shop for the Walking Dead here in Senoia, Georgia. Until then, enjoy my other content.